In downtown Portland, glass repair crews work like first responders, dispatched from one scene to the next. The first call this morning is the corner of Southwest Pine and First Avenue, a place they've been before. Vandals have smashed the windows of the Japanese restaurant Kale 5 times in the past 3 years. Surveillance video shows criminals breaking inside, but the landlord isn't going to surrender.
We're not going to put bars on our windows and stuff like that. That's not going to happen.
And why not?
It's just not really who we are, and I don't think it would be good for our customers. This is a restaurant. I don't think anybody wants to sit in the restaurant that's boarded up.
A few doors down, the dispensary Sarah is boarded up.
And you can even still see all of the glass that's still around here and everything.
Cora Burrows says smashed windows have become so common at the downtown store, workers keep a supply of plywood on hand. There's a patchwork of boards hiding broken glass up and down the street and around the block.
There's a lot of forgiveness, but I feel like that's been running out, especially with this. I mean, people are running out of money replacing the windows. They're running out of patience.
Reports of vandalism in Portland, including broken windows, have doubled from 6,000 cases in pre-pandemic 2019 to more than 12,000 last year. And the costs are staggering. The most recent FBI data suggests in 2021, vandals caused an estimated $18.9 million in property damage citywide, which presents some interesting questions. Among them, who is breaking the windows? It's tough to say. Only about 1 in 10 vandalism cases in Portland result in an arrest. Court records suggest of those arrested, many are repeat offenders, or people who break more than one window. Like Tyler Miller, who also goes by Tyler Jaramillo. The 29-year-old was busted in September for allegedly breaking windows at more than 6 different storefronts using a street sign pole. He's since been arrested for other crimes and is in jail while awaiting trial. Another question: what is the motive? The most obvious explanation: it's political. Following the death of George Floyd, downtown Portland was the center of racial justice protests, resulting in broken glass, fires, and property damage. Since then, anarchist and politically motivated groups have also smashed windows sporadically. But as for the rest, KGW asked for a list of all criminal mischief cases filed in Multnomah County last year. And what we found is, most broken window cases appear to be random incidents of destruction. The record showed defendants often self-reported mental health issues and admitted taking drugs, like meth. Several other broken window cases were connected to other crimes, like theft. These are break-ins. Which brings us to this question: what's going to stop it?
First of all, we're meeting with business owners and operators and helping them understand what strategies they can use. For example, lighting makes a big difference in terms of the frequency of vandalism to a storefront.
Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler hopes to clean things up by quickly removing graffiti, increasing police patrols, and by helping fix broken windows. So far, Prosper Portland has handed out roughly $1.5 million in grants to help small businesses that suffer damages. Other repairs will take longer. Multnomah County said it could be a year and a half until the design phase is complete to protect the county courthouse and justice center, both of which are still shielded by plywood after suffering damage during protests. Some businesses have already found a more permanent solution, like roll-down shutters, bars, and gates to help protect the glass.
It is a complex problem that really requires a complex solution.
Lori Drapella, criminal justice professor at Washington State University, Vancouver, explains there are fewer people living and working in downtown Portland these days, which means there aren't as many eyes and ears around.
But you have a lot of office complex space now where people are working from home. So they're not downtown taking lunch breaks, going from the Max or TriMet to the office, and they provide even natural surveillance areas and natural, if you will, what we call in the field guardianship.
Drapella says the community should focus on bringing people back downtown, especially on nights and weekends.
What we have really are people who have to reclaim this space.
Increased police presence and social services will help, she explains. But at the end of the day, it's less likely that criminals will break windows if people are around and watching.
You know, you can see some turnaround here that is not short-lived. art that is more into the future and gets us back to the downtown Portland, we know and love.